Insania on some of these saving supports. He's
Welcome
positioning
to
his top
Dota
tier.
Kimono.
Scout
This
things out
video
in the
I
lane.
will show you about the
Plays down observer.
perspective when they play Dota 2.
To the other
I
side.
hope you can learn something, upgrade your skill,
Oh, that's
and
been a
also
huge
upgrade
nerf,
your
like,
MMR.
indirect nerf to
Let's
those
get
Rangers, 'cause the item
started.
that she wanted to buy was Road of Atos, which build up was 2 crowns. Since you're being universal hero, that gives you a ton of damage. But ever since the changes to Road of Atos, the build up, it's like
30
you don't want to
seconds
buy
to battle.
vitality booster. I've seen then Rangers picking up power treads, some going for Dragonlance, some going for Maelstrom, and then scaling, getting Aghanim Scepter. I think Lincoln Sphere in this one is going to be the key, playing against Doom, playing against Grimstroke Sven, so you can't get initiated on.
Taking a look at the game so far, as they were trying to get a D ward here in the mid lane, but they placed that sentry off to the other side. They know where it is now. They've pinged it out. And they also have a sentry that sees the obs
battle begins.
of EG down in the bottom area of the map, so they might be getting 2 obs out of here immediately. See how they progress is going to be 2 bounty runes apiece. Nothing really doing before that, and you can see Boxy coming over with Nisha. Secure this D ward.
In the end, they're gonna swap things around. Have Whisper play Phoenix. He's really mean. Whisper is like one of the best offlaners in the world. He's like super stable. He's been stable for years in terms of his gameplay. I think, like, for me, he is the best South American player because he's just like that good. He can play anything, and we're gonna see Phoenix again. They did play Phoenix once so far in the group stage, and he did extremely well. Matthew, this is gonna be a fire lane. They wanna, but you're playing against
Extra Whisper, yeah.
That was but the first
Dousing the fire, extinguishing it out. Senior gets first blood. Matthew looking for a trade, not gonna get it, and immediately, just with the minus armor, the Wave of Terror, the early Chaos Bolt, they were gonna shut down Whisper in the lane early.
Power of Nature's Prophet, getting that early ward.
They're going
setting
again.
things up.
They want Matthew. I mean, look at the damage that they put on, and it's not like these spells have these ridiculous cooldowns, and if level 2 is going to come around, they're going to have another stun to go with it. This is dangerous for EG. See if they go again, because Insania, he's still just level 1, but Creeper 2, and he'll have that magic missile to throw.
Matthew needs to be careful. He's very low. What is he bringing? Healing Cell, another blood grenade. They do have a lot of minus armor in this lane. Not so much early on, because CK wants to put another.
Oh boy,
Chaos Strike.
Well, that's not gonna stop Zion.
He's
Boxy
gonna
will get the
dive.
kill. Whoa, already 2
Box
kills.
is going in again. Box is thinking about maybe picking up the water run, so C-Smile can't refill it. He wants to see where Nisha's going, or maybe TP top and try to set things up on Matthew again.
Senior's just gonna run him down. There's a TP. I mean, the help is potentially not needed, as Senior's just gonna get a kill here onto the Doom, and it's already 3 kills for the side of Liquid and a 1,000 net worth lead.
And there it is. Boxy
out of control.
He was thinking where he wants to go. Do they want to kill Matthew? And I assume Matthew kills bottom for C-Smile because he just got his rune snatched by Boxy. And Boxy's back to the bottom lane again. This also leaves some solo XP for a short period of time for Bristleback, so Zai managed to get to level 3, and I could see them playing aggressively. But you also want to get to your Vanguard timing, then Sven can't really hurt you in the lane.
Already at a pretty significant deficit. I mean, this is 3 minutes in. It's a 1K net worth lead. They control both Lotus
Dire's
pools, so
courier
they're going to get
has
that
been killed.
advantage there of the heal. Nikkei, though, losing his courier to Matthew, who's in deep once again. He's also going to pick up a bounty rune, so doing whatever necessary. Matthew, with that Stream Protector last game, was really trying to do everything that he could to save the game.
Box the bottom. They're playing super aggressive. Intro will be enough to kill him.
Pekka's getting that kill, a little bit too big for his britches as they get the kill on a Boxy, and as well as getting at least something on the board for Evil Geniuses.
Insania, he is really feeling himself. Double bracer on Vengeful Spirit. He has 83 damage. He might have the most damage in the game right now.
Matthew's dead. Icarus dive, but the Chaos Bolt's there. After the dive, the Blood Grenade, Whisper, one more, and it's with the Wave of Terror. They get both kills in the top lane.
Get hand of Midas. Just kidding. I mean, he has boots of speed, double bracer, fairy fire. Universal hero, by the way. Really enjoying it. Look at him. Like, they're gonna come back to your lane. He has also Lotus, the one that you mentioned, and lanes are falling apart. The mid lane is also not doing too hot because of that rune that they managed to steal from C-Smile.
Right.
Queen of Pain really relies on runes to be able to play active. Constant harassment. Nisha, level 5.5. C-Smile about to crack level 5, so big difference in the XP.
Not only that, he's holding onto a water rune and 2 charges on that bottle, so he's ready to just kind of have the sustain here and force C-Smile, who's got an empty bottle himself, out of the lane. It's a rough position to be in. You can see Nisha, well, throw the power shot. Maybe Boxy comes in, Sprout go and get the kill. And he's up on the high ground. That's exactly what Boxy wants, but high ground maybe not the right positioning for it. Turns off the Watcher.
Even Insania is making a move towards the mid lane. Boxy's gonna pull off the creep wave. Yeah, there's Catapult coming. So this is going to be some big damage onto it. Let's see if C-Smile manages to drag the creep wave off his own. Nisha probably thinking about going in. There's still Fairy Fire and Magic Wand available. Power Shot misses. So Box is going to drag the creep wave back towards the mid lane.
Top lane again. Matthew taking a lot of damage. Insania still here. He's got a Wave of Terror in 2 seconds. Matthew, one more shot till he's dead. Pops a sack. Off pool down thrown, and Matthew to get another kill. And it's 6-1. Panda even shows up top, but there's not much he can do here. And now you're just kind of leaving Pakaz to his own accord over bottom.
We said that Insania, he really shines on these saving heroes, but he's the one dealing damage 5-0-0, 5 minutes into the game on Vengeful Spirit. This has to be the best start you can ask for.
Embrace, Inkswell, Sunray. Insania, he's got to save his carry. They've got to Sprout, but Whisper's going to burn right over it. However, he's going to lose his life in doing so. Mickey survives. The Phantom's Embrace runs out, thrown back over onto the Chaos Knight. Mickey, though, slaps it off, and Panda going to lose his life as Boxy's got a double kill. Insania.
It's the snowball effect. I could see Team Liquid also going in trying to steal enemy XP runes because they put so much pressure in the top lane. Means that the bottom XP rune or the XP rune on their side is going to be free to be picked up. Boxy's bottom again.
They have not stopped moving around the map. I mean, they have teleportation, but just the utilization of these twin gates too. And forcing the Grimstroke to go over mid to refill this bottle, it's not been fun.
Dire are scanning.
Zai gonna lose.
No one is in the bottom lane. Yeah, they just spreading them out so much. Because Zai has Vanguard, which means that Sven can kill him. Queen of Pain is level 6. Does not have a point in ulti yet, saving a point for now. Boxy will get that Wisdom rune.
Phantom's Embrace, Inkswell, maybe they get the kill here over mid. Scream used, Inkswell pops, Sonic Wave, that's a kill on Anisha, desperately needed. But if they lose more than just Panda on this retaliation, it would be bad. They don't lose anything so far. The back end of a God's strength from Pakaz coming over mid. He gets the kill on a Boxy too. Big kills to stabilize the game for EG, just a touch. I mean, the lanes had just dissolved for them, and they're lucky.
Under attack.
Pakaz is there as he was farming the jungle with God's strength.
Very important kills for EG. They definitely needed that. The lanes were bleeding way too much. Zai complete free farm in this bottom lane. How many stacks do they have? 2 stacks. Insania already in the triangle, trying to make some more for Zai so that he can pick them up. Gonna get that stack going on the other side.
Radiant's middle
stacks
tower
being made
is
right
under
now
attack.
by Matthew.
Inkswell trying to stay out of it. They've got that Shadow Strike on Anisha. Box coming over. Screams. Sprouting himself. Putting himself in an odd spot. But the power shot comes in. They get the kill to C-Smile. They look over Matthew. Whisper trying to Sunray down his Wind Ranger. Doesn't get it. The Shadow Strike might take him out. But they've got the Magic Missile to get the kill on a Whisper. They look over at Matthew. 4 heroes set to the side of Evo Geniuses just like that.
Oh, Nisha surviving as well, toggling, using the magic wand, that extra regeneration from Bracer.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Whisper used
attack.
everything. Like, he threw whatever he could, but he's like, if they had Supernova there, that fight is completely different. But since they got dumpstered in the lane, he's sitting at 0-4-0 at the moment. It does make a lot of difference. So he manages to survive. They get a couple of kills, and Zai, again, off-lane enjoyer, farming for himself. I believe he has mana boots coming, clarity as well, going into Aghanim Sigil next trade after finishing off that Vanguard.
Boxy with the Stormhammer, Godstrength pop
Dire's
for this
bottom
Infernal
tower
Blade
is
and a
under
kill
attack.
there. So Pekaz gets himself onto a killing spree. They're dying early.
I said
Radiant's
I wanted to
top
see
tower
some
is under
aggression from
attack.
EG, where they like go inside the enemy triangle and tries to steal some of the stacks with Sven. I don't think it's happening. Like, it sounds like a great idea, but there's also Bristleback available, who's going to be
Famous
farming
sit.
those stacks pretty soon.
See Smile, he's got to blink away. They put the Phantom's Embrace on him. They're looking for the Ink Swell, but now trying to blink out of range of the swap. Instead, he'll focus his attention on the Panda. Wave of Terror, the damage with the Magic Missile. Matthew getting low. Stroke of Fate comes in. They land the Shackle Shot. Sonic Wave. Insignia still ticking down, but they'll end up hitting the kill on Insignia. Pekaz is dead at the same time, thanks to Boxy coming in and helping out Zai.
Oh, he got
Nisha in
spelled.
too far. Inkswell's there, and he'll end up dead.
Oh, that's a big one.
Supernova, down he goes.
Radiant's bottom tower
That's
is
bad.
under
Trying to
attack.
attack all over the
Big
place.
kill.
Wrath of Nature. And Zero's low, but not gone.
Ooh, Matthew picking up Purge Creep. Like, the cast range on it is like very small, but Tumbler's Toy coming in clutch.
Radiant's
jumping
top
on top of the
tower is
Wind
under
Ranger,
attack.
dispelling her, which did result in a couple of kills. 20 kills in 10 minutes. I don't think you can ask for anything better.
Man, 2
This
kills.
Bloodbath Dota, always fun to watch.
So, I have an idea for blood grenades.
I'm listening.
Do you think blood grenades should restock quicker with each death in the game?
From the goddess.
And it's
Radiant's
not terrible.
top
I heard
tower
worse
is under
ideas
attack.
coming out from you throughout the whole DPC season. We had some bangers, though. You had some bangers for sure, but this is...
That one was TI caliber, I think. Not a-
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I think maybe might implement that one. Maybe the frog agrees. 2K
Radiant
lead
are
though for Liquid
scanning.
right now. Zai, yeah, he died, but he's working on an axe. He's almost got 2 components of it already.
And you're not lying this time. He actually does have 900 gold saved up for your axe.
Radiant's
Ooh,
bottom
this is a
tower
big
is
kill.
under
Yeah,
attack.
down goes Whisper. He's been trying to find some safety. He's 1 in 5 already in the game.
Insania has 105 damage on Vengeful Spirit. Going into drums next. This double
Dire's top
bracer
tower is under
allow
attack.
him, and look at this cool play.
Radiant's bottom
And
tower
gates
is
from
under
the
attack.
bottom. And
You got the stun on the boxy who's TPing
Radiant's
up on the
bottom
cliff.
tower has
So
fallen.
everybody's gonna come over. Blink, just trying to get the vision. Who's gonna get it?
Get him.
Sprouting, but uh-oh. Trying to be a tree up on a cliff like that, but he'll end up dead. Wrath of Nature not doing any damage, really.
Seasmile has 2,000 gold saved up, thinking about what he wants to buy, whether he needs like some kind of orchid or it's just going to be, casual Kaya for now. Maybe Witchblade is also an option. You're playing against Wind Ranger,
Radiant's
so you want to
bottom
have that
tower
true strike.
is under attack.
I want to say I don't see that item as much anymore. The Witchblade.
Buying Blitz Knuckles for now, or it's going to be Witchblade in the end. He bought Blitz Knuckles, thinking about maybe he wants to turn that into Orchid, then send his courier back. Smoke from EG. This is a big kill. Matthew got to Doom off.
Yeah, so they're looking to land the Sinkswell, but just out of range. Stroke of Fate, Smile coming over. They've got the Phoenix Embrace. That was a silence with the Doom
Another
throwing it
purge.
back on. And
5
there's
seconds.
the Sun Ray. And they got him, but here's a turnaround. The Shackle's going to connect on the Smile, but they've got the silence. So now he's starting to run. Link away for the fight. Supernova in the middle. This is really nice. Nisha's going to end up getting Zai trying to get the kill here with the help of Insignia. The warrior, but they've got the Sonic away from the low ground. Zai on the run. He'll get a Viscous Nasal Glue on a Panda, throwing them up and trying to get him with that Quill Spray, and will finish off the help of Insignia. Matthew also falls. It's a 3 for 2 so far. Link, TP attempt, Wave of Terror. Insignia can't get the Magic Missile.
No swamp, no magic missile. Just got the glimpse of it. They survived. I mean, we've seen the power of their lineup. This is also without Pekaz joining. He's farming on the other side, has Blink Dagger being delivered to him, but some big damage coming out from Whisper. As we see, he managed to get those Spirit Vessel charges. Fire Spirits are maxed out. 2 points in Sun Ray. They still killed Supernova, but he got the job done. Also needs a little bit of recovery.
Going Midas.
Going for Hand of Midas. Yeah.
He's not that close to it. 1,600 gold. I was thinking what I wanted to say. He's got half the components. Almost there. Zai, meanwhile, 200 gold away from the axe. So that's going to be a big upgrade.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Look at Insania where he's at net worth-wise.
It's illegal. He has almost
insane.
the same amount of farm as Nisha.
A Whisper. He's under this ward.
Double
Downwards
damage.
toy, magic missile, another kill and a Whisper. There's nothing he can do. The supports are so farmed on the side of Liquid, keeping up with the cores on EG.
Radiant's top tower
Level
is under
10
attack.
on Vengeful Spirit, same level as Wind Ranger.
Radiant structures are
Got that
fortified.
cast range talent on level 10 and going for Aghanim Scepter. I feel like Boxy, they're actually doing it. I see Boxy buying some of the sentries,
Radiant's
placing
top
observer
tower
wards.
has
They
fallen.
want to have Insania the scale where you can use this, swap aggressively, save a Doom target, die, and then respawn with that Aghanim Scepter. Because when you get these smaller items on Vengeful Spirit, you're gonna farm a lot. You're also very good at fighting because they can't burst you down. He's
Dire's
sitting at
middle
1400
tower is
HP
under
right now,
attack.
7 armor, has drums, has Tumbler's Toy.
Matthew. We saw him do this with a tree and trying to farm out as far as he could, but now Boxy's here with Insania, magic missile, the minus armor coming in as they've got a solar crest on Boxy. And again, it's just easy damage for Liquid.
Grimstroke plus Doom is like very strong support duo if we're talking about like post 30-minute. Also, if you can execute the combo, but look at the amount of farm that Liquid supports have. Look at the front line.
Trying to get Bristol. They've got Zai, who does have this ag. Sonic Wave and Insania only dying for the second time. They end up losing C Smile for it. Whispers in pretty deep, but they've got the God Strike for because the damage is out. They get the kill on the Nature's Prophet. Now, Soul Line, but Cool Ray, Zai ends up shooting out and then they've got themselves the Soul Line. They have the Double Doom, but they have the damage, get the kills. They'll end up blowing up the egg. Now they land the Shaker Shot because he's sprouted up and killed off by Nisha. Matthew on the run. Nick ends up blowing to Matthew. And now we should at least try to get finishing touches to this team wipe. They fought back on Boxy. They'll get the kill on Matthew. And it's so many heroes dying in the fight. But EG are team wiped.
Radiant's
He
middle
executed.
tower
Like this
is
was
under
the
attack.
pretty much the best fight that they had so far. This was Pakaz joining with the Blink Dagger, with his ulti, but the damage coming out from Bristleback, his new shiny Aghanim Scepter. You can see how much damage it deals. And now going into Aghanim Shard.
Radiant's
Also, like,
bottom
I like the
tower is
way,
under attack.
you know, they're gonna need some Lotus Orbs, they're gonna need some Lincoln Spheres on side of Liquid. One of the reasons why Nisha is going for it is, you know, you're playing against Doom, you're playing against Sven. They're gonna cause you a lot of issues, and just like Doom early on has a Blink Dagger with this Purge ability, so your win run is not gonna go off.
Taking a look at the fight again. Pakaz.
Look at the damage now from
included.
Bristle.
It's so much damage. They end up at the end of the day, like, they do get this kill. Like, Zai is already doing so much. They do it Pakaz, no top of the network. Like, he is their saving grace right now.
I mean, they're gonna take another fight as well. Once Doom is up in 50 seconds, I can see EG having BKB and Sven and be ready to go. Maybe even threat to Roshan, smoke into this top area, but speaking of Roshan, Team Liquid, they're not gonna let go. They understand that EG have a really strong timing, so they're gonna go in with
Roshan
this
has
minus
fallen
armor,
to the
from
dust.
Solar Crest, from Viscous Goo, and Vengeful Spirit to get it. And look at that, Insania, almost Ags, as you like to call it. 2 components already done.
They're gonna get that up. There's with Terror, Shackle connects, Matthew dead,
Otherwise you
Zai.
are flat, son.
Credit with another.
Dota plus 83% already for Team Liquid.
By the way, Insania 8-2 and 12, 20 of the 25 kills here for Liquid.
Dire's middle
Despite the
tower
fact that
is
it's a
under
bloodbath.
attack.
Again, 6 Ks, maybe not as high as you thought it would be. Gee, after the main phase,
I think
on that.
because it's well distributed
Yeah.
amongst everyone. Look at the cores, look at the supports on EG. Sven, who has like the highest net worth in the middle, who supports in the bottom.
Whisper though, in deep, they've got the Doom. They're trying to get a kill here onto Zai, but he's got the Aegis. Have they lined up the Supernova correctly? Oh, it's just a touch early, and here comes the turnaround. Radavitos, the Shackle connects, the Sprout behind him
Radiant's
from
middle
Boxy.
tower is
They
under
get the kill
attack.
on Matthew. They were only able to take 1 life out of the hands of this
Radiant's
Bristle,
middle tower
and Liquid
is
take
fallen.
advantage again.
I mean, you can still see damage coming out from EG as soon as Sven jumps in. And they want to get him. He just showed bottom, so Team Liquid, they want to run at them.
Radiant's
Misha,
middle tower
shiny
is under
Link's
attack.
here.
Oh, standing in the
He's
sprout.
gonna be dead for a really
Power
long time
shot.
now. 70 seconds.
Yeah.
Fought back in the previous fight.
Moving it up to 8,000 net worth. Kaz still getting involved in these
Radiant's
fights, not
bottom tower
dying
is
in that
under
last
attack.
one, and he's going into the silver end. So they really want to make sure that Zai eventually isn't just allowed to be here in these fights and output so much damage. But even with one hero checked off the mark from Liquid, if they're able to get the silver edge and everything, there's still a lot going for them on this dire team. It ain't that easy with just getting rid of the bristle.
Shard, Aghanim set to Bristle with Bloodstone. They need to focus him down.
Dire's top tower is
he
under
needs
attack.
to die immediately, otherwise they're gonna have massive issue. But Mickey, he's been farming. He's like very close to Bristleback, very close to Sven. Going into Blink Dagger, Lincoln's here next, finishing off his BKB.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
This viscous nasal goo is just vicious.
Yeah,
Illusion.
I called it vicious for a good 10 years.
Oh, on time. But I mean, you look at it with the combined power of Hairball and everything. It really is vicious. It could be thick, it could be viscous, but it is vicious as well. And they're gonna do this movement.
How do you take this fight? They're gonna take their Tormentor XP rune as well, available in 20 seconds.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Bristleback can pretty much solo it. Yeah, 7 goose stacks. Who's gonna get it? Insania, of course, because why not? So now you have extra magic missile. It's not like it got slightly nerfed because it's 75% of magic missile current cast range. But you also have that
Radiant's
level
middle
10
tower
tower.
is under
But they've got
attack.
C Smile in. Stormhammer's gonna land onto the Wind Ranger. Icarus dive. Oh, they've got the stun. Whisper though. Sunray. Spirit Vessel on him. Supernova Sonic Wave all
Radiant's
coming through with the
middle
Sunray from
tower is
Whisper
under
to get the
attack.
Crown of Nisha. Now they pop the BKB. They've got the Inkswell. They'll get the Kono Insania. They'll take it a second. The Blink forward trying to get the CK, who pops the BKB in time. TP's out and away from
Radiant's
EG.
middle tower
Not
is
a
under
bad fight
attack.
for EG. They managed to pick up the XP rune on C-Smile to
Dire's
place in
top
aggressively.
tower is
And there was
under
also
attack.
Whisper so ready to take that fight, dives in, gets the Supernova, because they have really good heroes to protect the
Dire's
exit.
top tower
We're talking
has
about
fallen.
Sven jumping in with the Stormhammer, the pushback from Sonic Wave.
Got another Tormentor as well, by the way. Shard for Mickey. That one's kind of annoying.
Almighty money.
Dire's
that
middle
Chaos
tower
Bolt.
is under attack.
More illusions. Also, you can farm the creep wave, use Chaos Bolt on a creep, and then go back if necessary if you don't feel comfortable.
Right.
As we see what Mickey is doing right now.
He's looking Lincoln's Lake later. Survived
Dire's
Matthew's
middle
Doom, which
tower
has
has
shown to
fallen.
be putting complications in there for the side of Liquid. Lotus next for Zai. His courier's dead though at the moment, so he's gonna get that farm and eventually get there. And we were talking about the Silver Edge from Akaz earlier, and not too far away from that.
Level 18. It's level 3 ulti in God Strength. It's massive damage. Like, these heroes are still gonna die. Everybody on side of Liquid building pretty much same items. Blink, BKB, Lincoln's here. We're gonna see what Bristle decides to go for. The Motor Sword, which we talked about, is very important against Sven, Grimstroke, ulti, Doom, Fiend of Pain, like removing all of these stuff, the overtime damage from Shadow, Strike from Witchblade, like even Phoenix. Spirit Vessel could cause a lot of issues.
Smoke was used, and they finally get it onto 4 of these heroes. Whisper, meanwhile, he's off away from the fight, trying to catch up. Maybe they're able to get something going here if they can find Zai, who just activated the Bristleback. Just missed them like ships in the night. Well, instead, back into the jungle and
Radiant
continue
are
to farm.
scanning.
They didn't quite have everything there, but Liquid doing a good job with their Sixth Sense to avoid it. And from here, Liquid, they smoke themselves. They're going to try and make something happen on their own.
Both teams feel super strong about taking the fight. Whoever gets like first initiation, if they can maybe take out this Doom, take out Grimstroke before it could happen.
EG
See
split.
Smile, he has regen.
Looking for a swap.
Has that haste rune as well. Bit of a status resistance as well from newly purchased Kai Assange.
Look at Insania. Not afraid to aggressively swap, looking for someone. He's got the Ags now, so they want something. They look at C Smile again. He's just on the cusp. Maybe top lane might be it. They are pinging away at Paz, who shows himself in the lane. Paz being greedy, farming these camps, and he's going to be spotted, but no, he doesn't get it spotted at the end of the day. He feels it.
So
He's out as
close.
well. That
Nisha
was real
pinged it
close.
out. That was like 2 seconds too late. If they get that kill, that would also potentially secure them Roshan.
Yeah.
Roshan's gonna be on Dyer's side. Nisha going to the gates. He still wants to use this invis, try to get a kill. There is Deep Observer Ward scouting Matthew, who's farming underneath the tier 2 tower right now.
All nearby for the side of EG. They're showing Pekaz in lane. They smoke up. Again, another smoke coming in from EG. C-Smile going to be left unsmoked over mid. He's going into the Ags. Wrath of Nature gets used. And
That's
how
for
they
me.
set up. I believe Panda trying to get the smoke on C-Smile. They need to try and find something, but vision isn't exactly there showing them everything. They've got a middle of the lane ward up top. On the side, they find him. They go to the God Strength. They've got the damage. They'll get the kill. This is smoke well worth. Kaz with God Strength will continue to farm up this top lane, and they ping out Roche immediately. It's 14 seconds away.
Big timing for EG. They like this ward that you
Radiant's
mentioned,
bottom
caught a
tower
glimpse
is under
of
attack.
Bristleback coming through, going for farm, and then Roshan's gonna respawn in a couple of seconds. Let's see if Panda goes back in inside the Roche pit.
Dire's top
Doom.
tower is under attack.
That's commitment from Matthew, but they need to stop the TP.
Yeah, just TP out. Doom doesn't mute anymore, so you can use your items.
It's not as cool as it used to be.
It was way too cool.
Top, Panda.
Surprised that Panda didn't just go inside the Roche pit and check when Roshan's gonna respawn, because they killed a big target. Like, this is the best target you can kill. Take out damage coming out from Bristleback, and now Liquid will contest. By contest, I mean they might be able to kill it. Double damage. In bomb for Pekaz, level 20. So Warcry armor. That's going to provide a lot of armor against Bristleback, against the right-click damage from CK, even Wind Ranger. But seems like Liquid, they want to go inside the Roche pit and kill it immediately.
Right on it. Nobody here, though, for EG. There's this ward that sees Matthew. And this is going to be second ward for Team Liquid. They're also going to get their hands on cheese.
Roshan has
They're able to
fallen
take
to
away
the
the ages
dust.
from the hands of this Bristleback before, and then work with that afterward for EG, but this time around, we'll see if it's as easy. They do have the double damage still bottled up for a little while, but again, they're under the vision of this ward that Boxy plays, and they're coming over on the side of Liquid. They've got the wave of terror. They'll have to
Dire's
swap
bottom tower
Matthew,
is under
looking
attack.
dead on his screen already.
Good stuff from Insania, canceling the Blink Dagger, but yeah, Vision has been key,
Radiant's
not
top
just for
tower
Liquid,
is
but
under
also for
attack.
EG. Every single time they
Radiant
got a pick off, it was
structures are
because of the
fortified.
vision that they placed. He's gonna find a neutral item here to
Radiant's
tier
top
2
tower
token.
is under
Let's
attack.
see what he's gonna pick up. Titan Sliver on Zai. Zai will need to be very quick with this Lotus Orb when
Radiant's
they feel
top
like they're
tower
like
is
barely
falling.
needing to precast it. Ooh, that's big.
But just
They're
the
not done.
movements are
Insania
so
has
fast.
another swap available in a
Radiant's
couple of
top
seconds.
tower is
Drums
under
as well.
attack.
As that Silver Edge is going to run out. Double damage has half the duration on
Radiant
it.
are scanning.
We're still looking for another one here. Sai activating that Bristleback has the Lotus on
Radiant's
himself.
middle
That means
tower
there's no
is
storm
under
hammer to be
attack.
thrown on him, but Picasso is going to farm right where they got Matthew picked off. They have the vision there, so they have the information of where this Sven's
Radiant's
at.
bottom tower is
Double
under
damage is
attack.
gonna run out. Yeah, it's being
Radiant's bottom tower
pinged
has
out that
fallen.
they just placed vision. This Observer Ward,
Doing so much.
sneaky one from
Radiant's
Boxy,
middle tower
provided
is
them
under
vision.
attack.
Let's see, Matthew's not gonna find it. It's out of range. They see him
Radiant's
again.
middle
Go.
tower
They've
has
got
fallen.
Boxy TPing in already. Curse of the old growth, sprouting him up. The control is there. Focus fire and putting Matthew back in the grave that he crawled out of.
Matthew just pinged the high ground. He's like, there's a ward somewhere. I placed down sentry but couldn't find it.
This Boxy ward's just doing so
Dire
much
are scanning.
for Team Liquid. Vision around the map is pretty good for them and great farming locations that EG have been utilizing. It's now a 10,000 net worth lead. We haven't really seen a 5-on-5 fight. It's just been pickoffs for Liquid all over the map.
Helps.
While that's been going on, because he's farming, it's going into the MKB. He's got the silver edge we talked about, but I don't know if it's going to be enough anymore. The deficit's becoming too much.
He still packs a punch. Like Sven is almost at his peak at the moment. You can purchase a shard. I think that's a big upgrade. Like we've seen some of the Svens, like even in the TI qualifiers, especially level up, they love to pick up this shard on Sven early on just to be able to play around the team. Most of the damage on side of Liquid is physical. All three cores, like even a Vengeful Spirit with this Aghanim Scepter. I don't think we've seen Insania dying, to be honest, while he had Aghanim Scepter. Usually what you want to do once you pick it up is just run at people. They've been running at people. The problem is he's way too tanky and he's not dying.
The shard that we saw from Level Up, the Hawk was always early from him too. He was never afraid to purchase that shard, knowing that if you're sitting atop of the net worth, the odds of you getting it from
Radiant
the Tormentor
are
are pretty
scanning.
slim to none. Midas for the Doom. He's going into the BKB. He's got 3,000 gold going his way, and now Kaz queuing up Noble Fire, queuing up MKB. He's trying to figure out what he wants.
Sold Mask of Madness, bought Assault Curia, so that's going to be some extra armor for the team.
He's on high ground.
Minute and 20 left of that age.
Oh, they've got Insane with a Wave of Terror. Now they've got Zai going in with a Hairball. Use these drones, a lot of Atos. That's control from Boxy needed to try and get a kill, and they will on a Matthew.
Boxy has been setting things up for Team Liquid in both of these games, especially in the second game. They're still not done. Zai over the high ground. It's a little bit on him. Kaz needs to find the right angle. He might go for the backstab.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle
He
tower
does have
is
that
under
shard
attack.
queued up now, what we were talking about. They back away. They know there's not a lot of time left on this age. It's still 38 seconds, though. Maybe could have stayed for a little bit longer. Don't want to give anything up for free.
Team Liquid is out farming them right now. Boxy, he TPs on a different side of the map, uses Wrath of Nature, uses this Sprout to get the farm. Treants stacking the camps as well with it. So doing pretty much everything that he can. And of course, EG slightly too afraid to leave. They might go for a smoke once they push out the waves, because they want to use this Sven, because Sven is super strong right now. Silver Edge, we haven't seen Bristleback being broken yet, I believe. There's also another Tormentor available. Zai's going to take care of the business.
Radiant's bottom tower
That's cool.
is under
5
attack.
for your dazzle. Your take.
Still very cool.
Yeah, cool nonetheless. That's my favorite way to take Tormentor now. By
Box
far.
is like, yeah, I'm helping. So Nisha gets it. And on the other side, C-Smile gets one. So we'll have that Blink Silence and also Gale Force. Not as strong as it was when it was global ability, but it's still very good. Keeping them in place, set up for a Shackle, and also for potential Bristleback. Just those Quill Sprays, keeping them in place so CK can deal damage as well. Got that level 20 talent, Quill Spray damage, so that's going to be pretty massive. Sven did pick up the shard, understands that he needs to buy all of the items that he can right now. No point to save for buybacks. Sven not the hero, because he's relying on his ulti to deal as much damage as possible. Let's see if we can find someone else. Again, providing vision. This is going to catch Bakaz's bottom.
Nisha with this axe. There it is. Yeah, they go. They land that Shackle.
Beautiful
No
execution.
buyback.
Swap into Hex from Boxy, into Shackle.
Whoa.
And whew, we talked about like no buyback, but if he's outside of the base, this game is pretty similar to game number 1, where they didn't have buyback
Radiant's
available,
bottom
and the game
tower
just
is
ended
under
pretty much.
attack.
Let's see how much damage they can deal in 70 seconds. No Treant Protector on EG this time, so all damage that they deal is not going to be healed.
clean up this creep wave pretty
Radiant's
quickly,
bottom
but
tower is under
we're not
attack.
activated just yet. They're a little bit hesitant, not knowing whether or not Sven's got that buyback, but taking the tier 3 and no buyback yet.
Radiant's bottom
Giving them
tower
that little
has
bit of a
fallen.
hint that, hey, maybe he just doesn't
Radiant's
have it.
bottom
We
barracks
can go
are
for
under
it and commit.
attack.
Backdoor finally kicks in.
They can still go through the backdoor protection and kill it.
They've got creeps coming over. That'll be done in just a
Radiant's
second.
bottom
Oh, there it
barracks
is.
has fallen.
So it's at least one set of
Radiant's
racks here for the side of Liquid.
has fallen.
Extending that in, we're losing
Radiant's middle
21,000
tower
and
is under
still
attack.
another 30 seconds. They've got themselves a swap at the head
combo.
It's so smooth, it's so clean, it's so fluid. Liquid just make it look so easy sometimes.
This might be the
Radiant's
game,
middle
like because
barracks
20
has fallen.
seconds, these are long 20 seconds, and again, he caught Whisper. 4 seconds
4
done.
seconds stun. He's just trying to get back into it as well.
Radiant's
But
top tower
oh my
has fallen.
gosh, gets him with the power shot. Make it with
Radiant's
the tip.
top barracks are under Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
And that's it, they're playing against
Radiant's
Mega
top
Creeps, no
barracks
Queen of
has
Pain.
fallen.
Whisper
The
does have
Dire
buyback
now have
available.
Mega Creeps.
Pakaza needs to deal some heavy
Dire
damage right
are
now. They
scanning.
have one chance. If they
Dire
miss
are
this
scanning.
chance, they're going to be starting in lower bracket.
Not looking good. Whisper's got buyback, holding it for now. The tier 4 is low. And now again, just having Yusha using
Radiant's
that focus
middle
fire,
tower
cleaning up
is
these
under
towers,
attack.
leaving the
Radiant's
throne
middle
exposed. They've got
tower
the
is
swap
fallen.
into the head. And now the reality is they go to the Soulbind. He's going to
Radiant's
go
middle
to
tower
the BKB.
has
Does he
fallen.
have the damage? He will.
Radiant's
He takes outside. He
entry
takes
is
out
under
Xenia, who
attack.
looks over at the illusion of Xenia that he left behind.
Throne is exposed.
Swap once more onto the green stroke. They're focusing the throne for the moment. And it's
Radiant's
got
entry
buyback.
is
Back
under
into the fight.
attack.
Nikkei working on these smaller buildings. Well, Zai's got himself a little, so he bought back and came back into the base immediately. C-Smile getting low. Focus fire once again. Supernova's going to be used here by Whisper. They look over at Nikkei. They've got the BKB. They're chasing CK back onto the Silver Edge. Maybe he go after Zai. He breaks him. He just fought back. But they've got the control. They have the Sprout. Each with the BKB as well as the Gale Force bringing these heroes on the side of EG back.
Radiant's
Icarus
ancient
dive
is
all
under
the way over,
attack.
but he doesn't have a Supernova. Once they've got the reality, they've got the stun on him. God, they've got the control on the Sven. They've reached him up with the Sprout. They'll get the kill on the Sven as well. It's 90 seconds without their carry. Zai back to full health. C-Smile and the rest of EG trying to stop this from going down the cold GG.
Radiant's
And
ancient
takes a
is under
2-0
attack.
over this evil genius side with ease.
Very clean execution coming out from Team Liquid in the second game. Like the combos that they executed, swap into Hex 2 times, is what kind of opened up the map. And also these deep observer ones from Boxy, from Insania, mostly coming out from Boxy. Just the overall perfect execution.
Thank you for watching. Hope you guys like my video and subscribe. Bye bye.